Hello friends of beans, a warm welcome to you all. After spending 2 weekends at train shows, our room looks a bit chaotic. The modules from the big layout are just piled up here. Here, for example, is the entry to the container yard, or the bridge at the back of Dakota City. But we decided to set up the ore dock here as far as possible completely. We won't be able to do that when the Big Beans layout is up and running. Now we can do things like finishing the backdrops here. Christoph is already very far along with that. I'll show you in a moment. All the chutes still have to be hooked in. We have to wind up the rope on the motors. We also want to test whether the motors all run in the same direction. There is still a lot to do. Once we have done some preparatory work, we will dismantle the ore dock again or build a smaller version, and then to rebuild Beans completely. I hope we can do that before Christmas. Here are all the vehicle crates and toolboxes. It's a bit chaotic. We need to tidy things up a bit today. This is a small piece that Christoph has now completed for the turning head. It already looks very good. The trees here too. Very well done. Here is the module. I've also just shown the background. Maybe we'll add it today. What we also plan to do, by the way, is, I think you can see it a bit here. We are thinking about how we can create lighting for the entire layout. It should be as simple a plug-in system as possible. So nothing complicated with screws and attaching lamps and so on. Just plug them together, plug them in, and that's it. And anyone who has seen our video from Varel will also have seen that it was relatively dark in the room, and it would have been good if we'd had our own lighting. You could also see last weekend that part of the roundhouse was under the lamp that was there. Looked great. The other part was a bit dark. What new things are we seeing here now?
This is a test setup for our module lighting. As it looks now, it will probably be 70 centimeters above the layout and 50 centimeters away from the background. It will probably be a U profile with the LED strip inside. This should then illuminate the system nicely. There will of course be one above each module. We'll just have to make suitable brackets for them to go up behind the backgrounds, where we can then clip them on, hang them on. We'll have to see how we attach them.
Now you can see the dimensions of our yard, the classification yards. It's already a bit longer. In the background we can see our roundhouse. And here in the room where we don't have much space, it goes straight around the bend, and for the train show it will all be a straight line. And here is the actual ore dock. How long is it, Andy?
It will then be 16 meters, the entire layout, if both visible sides are behind each other, and the curve is then at the end of the roundhouse. And there's only a staging yard at the back. This is where we can rearrange the trains.
And the actual ore dock is how long?
The actual ore dock, the bunker area, is 3 meters long.
With 71 bunkers per side. So in the next few weeks it's time to get all the chutes ready, all the access ladders and all those things. Also a few small repair jobs. As always, something has broken, but nothing too tragic. It cost 2 of the lamps their lives. We have to repair them now, but it's not too problematic. And our lighthouse is working again. We still have a small problem with that, because the lighthouse itself contains a rod to which the LEDs for the rotating beacon are attached. However, this rod always slips down a little, and we have to push it from below. We have to find some way of locking it in place at the bottom, right?
Yes, we still have to work something out.